How's it going, guys? Here, my name is xBuzzerman, and today I got for you a Minecraft video. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be going over idiots of Minecraft. Now, I've gone over like the worst types of players in Minecraft, noobs in Minecraft, but we're going to go over the people that are just straight out annoying and just dumb within the game. These guys just make me mad, they annoy me, and they just don't know how to play this dang game. I mean, it's just such a simple game, and they still find a way to make it unenjoyable at times. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm just going to run through some lists of like 3 or 4 players, and we'll go from there. So one thing I want for you guys to do for me is comment down below one experience or the most annoying experience you've had on Minecraft, or just types of idiots that you hate on Minecraft. Put that down in the comment section down below, and I'm going to think about doing another one of this. If this does really well, like a part 2, like Idiots of Minecraft part 2. It's kind of like a Joe Santagato thing, but for Minecraft. So if your comment does get recognized by me, it will be put in the next video and you'll get a fat shout out. So go ahead and do that, and let's go ahead and get started. The first type of player we have for you, they're really just a noob within the game, but overall we've probably all done it at one point. It's the guys who team up in survival games. Now, we have all done this. Don't go around thinking that you are just the white knight of YouTube and going around,
I haven't teamed at all, xBuzzerman. You're just so stupid. You just don't have any skill. That's why you have to team up.
That's the exact reason why people team up in the first place. They aren't good enough to do it on their own, so they get in like groups of 2 or 3, or mostly it's just a group of 2, and they just pillage everyone, and then when it comes down to it, this final last round of the death match, they either team up and kill the other guy, or it's just them 2 and they're jumping around, and you're just like, wow, this game just totally was wasted. The best though is to kill them. Now, I can't go around saying that I completely hate these players because I have been this player multiple times. I think everyone has that multiple times. If you've ever played Hunger Games, you probably, chances are you've teamed up with someone. It's just the nature of like a free-for-all game. Like, you're gonna want to find a friend and do this together. Even in the dang book itself, there's people who teamed up. So I guess it kind of can be a game in which you can do it, even though it's not really supported. But it's just one of those things where if you're walking around and you're going around, just walking around, getting your loot, and then you see a guy and you go and attack him, and his buddy comes up and just totally pimp slaps you in the back of the head, and you're like, wow. That's all I can describe. It's just like, wow. But then when you are one of those guys, you're like, ha, you're going around chasing people, and it's a great feeling on your side. It's a terrible feeling on the other side. Just really in general, any kind of like those survival games where people, when you get teamed up on, you just get annoyed, and it's just stupid. That's why I call these guys idiots, because I guess I can call myself an idiot, so I don't know. Alright, so the next guy we have, this person's just totally irrelevant, but I'd like to touch on it because it's just so stupid, the arguments they have. We're gonna go with the haters of Minecraft. Now, I don't think that, like, you know, everyone who's like, Minecraft is so stupid, it's just a child's game. I'm not talking about those guys, you know, who are just jealous of maybe other people's fame, or just other people having a good time on a video game. I'm just talking about the guys who generally label this game for certain reasons that are just not smart. I mean, the first one, the biggest one I see is when people are like, Minecraft is a horrible game because it has terrible graphics. It's not supposed to have good graphics. It's called 8-bit for a freaking reason. They didn't create this game to look like, you know, you're not looking at like Rust or GTA. You're not having these beautiful, grand, luxury maps. You're having a simple 8-bit block game. That was the intention, a block game that you can just be creative with. I'm pretty sure you can't be super creative and create these unimaginable huge kingdoms on games such as Battlefield or any other of those very high, graphically intense, incredible games. Now, you can do things like Ark Survival Evolved, Rust. You can create a lot of cool things on there, but overall, it still is limited by the materials you have. What makes Minecraft so great and why it is 8-bit is because it's generally very, very dull, standard colors for their textures on their blocks. But if you can combine those, because there's the whole color spectrum, you got red, white, blue, green, yellow, you have all those in the color of Minecraft for a block form. And by putting those together in a specific way, you can create something that looks really stinking good. I'm pretty sure in no other game besides maybe like Terraria or something, you can make freaking Game of Thrones or Attack on Titan maps to where they look absolutely incredible. So it's a sense of simplicity that you can make to be complex that makes this game absolutely incredible. It's not meant to have these great graphics. And if you're a graphics guy, go play those games like Witcher 3. The other one is like it's only 12-year-olds and pedos. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I've seen every type of player on this game. Just kind of like this whole connotation that Minecraft players are just pedos and 12-year-olds, just for the fact that, you know, you tend to see it a lot. There's there's a whole bunch of younger audiences, but there's also quite a large following from an older audience standpoint, just for the fact that it's maybe parents of younger children. This game is also very educational. I guess you could say it's educational because it allows kids to be creative within their own right. So I just think it's an irrelevant statement for people to go around thinking that this game is just for a certain type of player, this game is horrible because of its graphics, when the whole intention of the game is to be creative and to use something that necessarily isn't good looking to make it great looking. And then the last one is Minecraft doesn't have a story, it's so boring, the multiplayer is overrated. Well, I can see your point on that one. It's just like any game. You can hate that. That's a very valid reason. So I'm just going to go ahead and say that, you know, this game can be extremely boring. If you just play vanilla over and over again, yeah, it's boring. But if you're also not one of those type of builders, which I think is kind of within all of us, you know, we all kind of want to construct things like Legos and stuff like that. But overall, some people don't like that. And the PvP aspect of Minecraft isn't necessarily great. It's good. I mean, you can create your own maps and play on those own maps and do a lot of cool things like that. But there's also a lot of games like League of Legends, CSGO, Call of Duty. All those games are like PvP type games, and they're dedicated to that. So I can see where that comes from. But don't go around thinking that this game doesn't have any fun to it. I mean, the game is fun. It allows everyone to kind of reach for that inner creative side. Now, this topic we have to talk about is just overall stupid in its own. We're going to be talking about just stupid people on servers. Now, people are cool. There's a lot of great servers out there, but then there are servers that, you know, they have a lot of potential, but the people that run it and the people that actually play in that server are what make it absolute crap. I mean, you'll be going around and you'll be kicked out of the server for maybe just like bumping into someone wrong. I remember once I said hi in the wrong way, and that was taken as too negative of a hi, and I got kicked. Or the people that, you know, they get these special privileges just for joining and knowing someone, and then you have to work your way out. My thing is, I would never pay for a server or just pay to, you know, get certain perks within a server, because I wouldn't trust the people who run those. They're the people that you can't say anything. I could literally go over and say, hey, Scott, you're having a great day today, you know, very good on that Hunger Games, and they're just gonna go around saying, don't compliment other people. You're gonna be receiving a 1-month ban if you compliment people once more. And then that just gets me all riled up, and I'm over here becoming a keyboard warrior and just saying things that I have never known my mouth could ever, or my fingers could ever type. And then I got kicked a lot. This seems to happen like once every 10 servers, where you get this horrible admin who just tries to abuse his powers, tries to show that he knows the rulebook better than you, and in turn, you end up getting kicked. I never regret this. Like, most of these servers are good, but they're not something where I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I stood up to him. Or just people on the server. Sometimes you'll go around, there's people who are always in your way, griefing up servers where they just destroy everything in the server, maybe like DDoSing it. There's a lot of things that happen. So you could have something where there's great admins but horrible players. Like, overall, there's been like servers where I go into and I see it's just like a pile. It looks straight out of Rust. It looks like Fallout 4 happened in that server. I'm going around, I'm looking at like 2 people absolutely getting it on. I'm going over here and there's like eHarmony where 2 people are just absolutely found a match. I go over there and you have PvP, like a big faction, and you know, you avoid those guys because you look over them and then they all horde you and attack you and you're dead. And it's just, you can't get in that server because it's like this tight knit of people who just do weird things. Now, I've talked all about these idiots, you know, these horrible server owners, the people who criticize the game and then just overall just bad multiplayer experiences. And overall it's all, these are the terrible times of the game, but majority 90% of the people who play this game are actually really cool, and it's not like this. It's just, you tend to see it a lot from people, from outsiders of the game, or just people, this weird exclusive 4chan group of Minecraft players who decide they want to go around DDoSing people, and then the other group going around and just totally killing you while criticizing the game, and it just makes the game not that enjoyable sometimes. I know we've all had that moment. I mean, if you guys could go ahead, comment down below some of the most annoying experiences you've had in Minecraft, or the idiots that you've experienced in Minecraft. I'd definitely like to hear your stories, and so I can maybe make another one of these idiots of Minecraft. If your comment does get picked, you're going to get shouted out right here. So go ahead and try that out, and I'd like to hear all your stories. That's pretty much it, guys. That's all I really wanted to talk to you about. Just some things, kind of like venting, and overall, hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks once again. Like this video up, I definitely would appreciate it. Remember, comment that post, and I'll see you next time. Later.